Today we are talking Social Security rates, and joining me now is Todd. He's a financial advisor, and he's going to help explain, what that really means for people who are essentially on Social Security or will soon be. What does that mean in reference to the rates that are potentially going up next year?
Well, maybe the best place to start is to talk about really just how important Social Security is. I mean, there are over 70 million Americans who are drawing some sort of Social Security right now.
Yeah.
And out of those 70 million people, 1 out of every 5, it is the only income they have in retirement. For 2 out of 3, it represents about 50% of what they have in retirement income. So as you can see, whatever happens with that Social Security check is huge.
Yeah. So these rates are increases, but what does that mean for the benefits for those that are on Social Security?
Probably not enough this year. Last year we had a great increase because inflation, as we all know, has been very difficult lately, and we had an 8.7% increase in their paycheck, which was the biggest since 1981, so that was very nice. This year the increase is expected to be a little bit more moderate. Now, the government won't announce the final number until October 12th, but right now the estimate is that the paycheck will go up about 3.2% this year. Now, for the average person earning Social Security, that means about $58 a month extra in their Social Security check.
Well, I got a long way to go before I...
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I always think about, having to work, in the world for so much longer. What advice would you have for other people, not necessarily at the Social Security age, to prepare themselves for that time so they're not reliant on just Social Security?
Save. That's the thing. I mean, we live in a society right now where most people are living paycheck to paycheck. You make what you make and you spend it. And in fact, a lot of Americans are going beyond that. They're spending more money than they make, and that's why some of the credit card debts and stuff go up and the like. What we would like to see, what you should start doing when you're young, is you should probably be putting 10 to 15% of your earnings away, whether it be in your 401k at work, whether it be in a brokerage account. You should always have a 3 to 6 months of expenses in a savings account for emergencies. But you really need to save, because the old days where you worked for one company for 35 years and then you walked away with a big pension, those days are pretty much gone. What you have to now rely on for your retirement income is what you're going to save. And so it becomes critical for you to put that type of money away, like I said, 10 to 15%. That way, when you get to Social Security, you'll have that. You'll be able to draw from your assets as long as you manage those wisely, and that's going to help you to move forward in your retirement. Just relying on Social Security, right now the average benefit is $1,800 a month. So think about that. Think about living the last 20 or 30 years on $1,800 a month. And right now, Social Security is something that doesn't kick in until your 60s, which was fine, because when Social Security started in 1935, the average life expectancy was 65.
Oh, sure.
Now, of course, the average life expectancy is much longer. So once you retire, you might have 20 years to live on that retirement income.